I have a theory, and this theory might get me in trouble. I might be proven wrong. So let's imagine there's members of the state inside of Iran who decided that they want to now play ball with the West and they're tired of this bullshit. Wouldn't it make sense then for them to not be in the buildings that get blown up, for the old leadership to get destroyed, for them to come into power, when they come into power, to send a few theatrical, symbolic bombs around the Middle East, for them to use their internal media to tell everyone in Iran that they're the new ruler and they're fighting a world war to prevent a civil war. Trump gets to say he won. They get to say that we can't be beaten. We fought the entire world and we survived. They both get narratives. They get to speak on the phone afterwards, be friends, make money, open the shipping lanes, sell the oil. All of the problems go away. Everyone's a winner. Everyone gets a winning narrative at the end of it. Dubai has to get hit so the whole world pays attention, but they're going to be hit symbolically. We all know what a ballistic missile explosion looks like. These explosions are landing and it's like a gas canister. I'm not saying nobody's dying. What I'm saying is that this could be a chess game. If they wanted to blow up the Burj Khalifa with a ballistic, they ain't gonna fucking miss. It's the biggest building in the world. They don't want to. So why are they bombing Dubai at all? Theatrics. I said after Venezuela, I said, guys, I think that Maduro did a deal. And in a month, no one will be talking about him anymore. No one talks about Maduro anymore. How do you know Maduro didn't do a deal with Trump for the narrative? The Trump gets to look like a badass narrative, and Maduro doesn't have to worry about dying, and he's now on a ranch in Arizona with cows. You don't know, and I don't know. No one even talks about it. No one gives a shit. If you think that when it comes to trillions of dollars, countries, international shipping, billions of barrels of hydrocarbons, that countries aren't on the phone to each other having a chit-chat about how it could all work out, then you're an idiot. Iran could make a whole bunch of power and money, and Trump can distract from his problems and look like a fucking badass. For the next 4 days, there's some stupid theatrics, and two narratives are painted. That will allow Trump more control over external enemies by putting China and Russia in their place, more control over his internal problems by being a war hero. That will allow Iran more control over its internal enemies because they had to fight the entire world. We don't have time for a civil war. That's my bet.